MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, second baseman, number 25.
First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gleyber Torres goes down for the first out of the game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, 2 down now. Here's big Aaron Judge. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game. So
meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Carlos Santana. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
At the plate, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird. And they'll need him to get something going here. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
What do you got? And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Bird gets his lead at first, nobody out. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Standing in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. And it's 1-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Hicks becomes the first out of the inning. Lays off 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gary Sanchez He's sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
For the Phillies, catcher, Wilson
Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now in the box, Aaron Nola. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. There goes Cabrera. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bautista, 37 years old. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. And he is out on the tag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino, 9-1-2 due up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Strike two. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Greg Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Aaron Nola comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60%.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard. Nola over at second. Batista on at first with 2 down. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. A little bouncer. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The slider freezes him at the plate. A call. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now batting, Miguel Andujar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and no strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hoskins waits on it. And the inning is over. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Hoskins.
Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to the plate, the
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher number 40, Luis Severino.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Gardner.
Popped high in the air. Ramos is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball four. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed with a breaking ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gregorius is off at first with 2 away. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out. So it might be time. A.J. Cole enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Popped him up. Andujar has got it, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Greg Bird. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses, ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Riding in once again, Aaron Nola will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there's 1 away. In now, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Herrera's off and running. Pitch outside the throw.
He's in there.
Late that time for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Herrera at second with 2 down. Lays off 2-2 now. Up around the face.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side and Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Now the 2-1. Grounded to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box. Now, Andrew McCutcheon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Andrew McCutcheon.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's set and the pitch. Back up the middle. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. So they'll make him
number 70, Luis Avila.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Carlos Santana is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runner goes. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Right fielder,
Luis Garcia comes on from the bench.
for the Phillies, number 57, Luis Garcia.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Greg Bird. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that one stayed up a little high. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Last chance for the Yankees. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the ball here.
Number 58.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. A 1-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no